Alrighty, so we're gonna try to get going on day 62 of blueprints. Once again, I don't have a super clear objective for this day. Day 61, I really quickly decided on doing a showroom run, but I got a bunch of money, plenty of money, and a lot of gems. And no showroom ever appeared. I had reroll dice and everything, and I just could not get a showroom to appear at all. It was very unfair, in my opinion. And then we lost all that. You know, we didn't get a freeze or anything, so we didn't get to keep that money or those gems, and so kind of sucks. So, but we're gonna do what we can with whatever today gives us. Okay. So we need 14 more dartboard puzzles, or solve 14 more of them, but I don't think we've ever not solved one. And maybe this trophy of drafting, maybe the trophy of wealth, but probably not today. Those are just the trophies. Now we've got other things that we could potentially try to do. It's just some of my remaining puzzles are a little obscure. I revised the music sheets message, so first words on the sheets are a true message. So it's either find among the white sheets under 2 stones, or it's find among the white trees under 2 stones. I don't know what white trees under 2 stones means, but I also don't know what white sheets under 2 stones means. So, either way, we need to pick outbuilding. I don't have any items. I don't have any blessing. I have 64 coin. We don't need to do schoolhouse anymore. We'll do shelter. Sure. And then from here, that gives us starting another gem. And then we can log into the computer here. And six. And we're going to start lab experiment. Excuse me. I am tired, but not any particular reason. I slept quite a bit last night. Took a nap again this morning. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I've had too much sleep, and my body's like, okay, well, go hibernate then. I don't know if we're going to end up with a shovel or not, but if we do and we get trash, it would be nice to have a compensation. So maybe add a small chest to the entrance hall, and then if we can get a sledgehammer, we can open it. But if not, I mean, this may not do anything for us, to be honest. It wasn't a great, that was not a great lab setup, in my opinion. At least this early in the day, you know, not knowing if I'm going to have a shovel or a sledgehammer or anything like that today. does mean that if I get a that I want to get a commissary and buy sledgehammer if I can, on the theory that I will, I would need a sledgehammer and a shovel because I can't dig up trash if I don't have a shovel. Yeah, so I would need a shovel before I would even need a sledgehammer. Trunks I could theoretically open with keys, but I can't dig with a key. But we're gonna take a gem right now. I don't see any trunk, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're gonna come over here. We'll do a reading nook because that will get us a key. Don't particularly need a library. Don't particularly need a pantry. I'm going to take the spare bedroom because it will give me a doorway up. Sometimes the spare bedroom has an extra item. Today it does not appear to. Okay. We'll do the bedroom. I guess I could have done the tunnel, but I decided to do bedroom. And it's giving me a key, so that's good. From here, I'll do a pantry because then it will send me up, or I could do a passageway, but I'll just do a pantry for now. Okay. The only issue with the security and commissary, I like both of those, but they would dead end me here, and I don't want to dead end right now. I want to, so I'm going to do parlor because it bends the right direction, or the correct direction, I should say. It's bending to the left, which is the correct direction for where we want to go. But let's, there are two false statements. That's either true or false. This is the only true statement. That is either true or false. The white box is empty. That is either true or false. So here's the problem. There are two false statements. If this is false, then there's only one false statement, and it would be this, which would make this empty. I mean, what would make this true? And make this true. But if this is true, then both of those are false. But if this is false, this is the only true statement, and this is false, then basically this would have to be true. Or this would have to be true. False. Okay. So if this is false, then, and this is true, then this is false, then the gems are in the white box. Okay. If this is true, then this is, if this is true, then this is false, and the gems have to be in the white box. If this is false, and this is true, basically, all that matters is the gems have to be in the white box. The reason why the gems have to be in the white box is because none of the other statements indicate gems in any of the other boxes, so the gems just have to be here. If you didn't follow that, I mean, I could go through all the logic paths, but it was unnecessary, really. We could short circuit the whole thing. This is the only statement that references a particular box. So if this is true, like, in other words, if this is true, the white box is empty, then there is no way to determine between the black box and the blue box which of those two boxes have the gems, because neither of the other statements narrows it down. So therefore, this had to be false, which is the only way that the gems can be in a certain specific box, the white box. That's the logic there. Okay. I don't want a dead end, so I will do this so that we can continue on up. There's a couple coins here. I will use a key. Oh, I don't lose a coin going through a red room because I'm sheltered from the chapel. Okay. We'll do the courtyard because it might give me a shovel, and if not, it will have dig spots. And if and when I do get a shovel, I don't want to open that chest yet with my one remaining key, though. So let's go over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a storeroom. Oh, I could have done a dark room, shoot, because I would have been protected from it, but I missed that opportunity. Oh well. I went too quickly, or made my decision too quickly. Okay, so then now I have this doorway. I don't want the coat check because I don't want a dead end. This will give me doorways, and I'm protected from its negative effects. And its gymnasium's negative effects isn't all that bad anyway. It's a few extra steps, but it's not like the weight room. I don't want to use keys yet. Let's see. Do I use a key here? No, I'm going to backtrack. And do the other side of the house before I spend my keys. Commissary is good. This would give me a key, but I'm going to do commissary. I have a trunk, so I will buy this. I will buy that. buy out the gems. I'm gonna leave the salt shaker for now. Observatory would bend down. I'll do it. I'm taking a chance and might waste my day, but Florealis, key, apples are more delicious than a diamond. So Florealis would have been good before we got the courtyard, but it is what it is. Go over here. Don't want to dead end my day, so we're going to do corridor. Well, it wouldn't dead end my day, I'd just have to come over here, but I don't want to dead end this area. Don't really need the library. The kitchen, I don't know that I'm going to need to buy steps. So we'll just do the library for the door. Metal detector is detecting what? I'm not going to attempt to read the book right now because I don't have a magnifying glass. And I mean, I basically have seen all this, so without a magnifying glass, I'm not sure that there's more I can. I've screenshot all of it as well, so. Okay, 8 items. I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to regret it. Okay, so now I have a magnifying glass. I also picked up a battery pack, which if I get a workshop can be useful for some things. Don't know if I need those particular things today. I was kind of hoping for a key card or a shovel. I didn't get either a key card or a shovel here. I think I picked up all the items though. Okay, so might not have been the best choice because now I don't have an easy way to get to the foundation, and I don't have a key card to like summon the elevator from the basement. So I have to go back all this way through here, and then with 4 keys hope that I can get progress. Or else this will be a rather short, uneventful day. Super itchy nose. But I have a sledgehammer, so now I can open this. Ooh, key card. There we go. So now I can get to the foundation from the basement because I have a key card. Cool. I still don't have a shovel, though. I know. Beggars can't be choosers, but, you know. Let's do the passageway for the extra doorways. Yeah, we'll do a dining room. I want to go down first. Pool will give me a couple trunks and it will connect to the foundation, so that works. And it gives me a doorway over here, so yeah, the pool works real well. Alright. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm gonna do the gift shop for the doorways that it gives. But I'm not gonna walk in it yet because I don't want to trigger those doors yet. I want to go to the foundation. And trigger these doors. Sauna is good for setting us up for tomorrow. Vestibule would basically let me get here and here. But I'll go ahead and do the sauna. Because I might not be successful today, so setting... Oh, and the sleeping mask is nice. I might not be successful at anything today, so setting myself up, you know, for some extra steps, some extra utility tomorrow would be good. Let me go over here. We have a key card. And I was hoping for something that would like lead this way, but I don't have any reroll capabilities. Nurse's station, I'm basically would get 5 feet from the sleeping mask, but let me take the extra items from the bedroom closet. Gem and a reroll die. Okay. Well, so now yeah, I don't need to go back to the sauna. We'll go here and we'll go over here, and then we're going to go over here and hope that we can get down. Patio would take us up. Boudoir would take us up. I have a reroll die. I don't want to use it. Spreads gems in green rooms. That's basically just the courtyard. Patio might have a shovel. Then again, might not. But I'll do the patio because it itself will probably. I have Florealis, which I need to remember that I have Florealis. So yeah, it's going to give me extra gem for the Florealis flower to do green rooms today. I still don't have a shovel, and it's not going to give me a shovel. But that's better than the boudoir because I got 2 gems out of that instead of just the 1 that I would get from the boudoir. That means this whole area is basically not going to be filled in today. It's wasted. Secret passage would let me pick a color. I could pick green, for instance. Sure. But let's not pick that color yet. I will come back here. Let's see what we need. Dark room would give me a doorway here. It would be my 3rd red room. I'd be sheltered, but then that would be the end of my sheltering. But this is a dead end. This is a dead end. Don't want to spend my redraw, so we'll do this. Power does not go out because I'm sheltered. Let's see if there's anything to pick up. There is a gem. That's it. And then from here, security might be good because we've got a key card, so we want to see more access doors. Coin in the corner. I've missed a gem somewhere, it says. Okay. Not sure where, but I've missed a gem somewhere. Okay. I'll change this to high because I have a key card. But we'll always change offline mode to unlocked because there's no reason for it to ever be not unlocked. Alrighty. So from here, let's try this doorway. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. We could do a pump room. I'm not sure we need a pump room today. Definitely don't need a classroom. I'll do terrace. Because, oh, and look, okay, fine, there's our shovel. So now we can, okay, there's not a dig spot here. But we can, there will be dig spots elsewhere. And that might start putting chests in the entrance hall. So, but we'll worry about that later. Right now we're at 29 steps. I don't want a dead end, so let's do a vestibule. Might set off the dinner bell. We could do a drawing room. Cost a gem, but I'll get a gem back from the safe. Okay, and then I don't think there's anything extra to pick up here. And then we have a free redraw here. I don't want to freeze her right this moment because I'm still doing stuff. But I'll take a clock tower, I guess. Or I could redraw. How many tomorrow rooms do I have? That would be my only tomorrow room at the moment. Let's redraw and see what we get. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. Well, none of that. Sure, I'll do a study. Oh, it gives me some reroll die. And get a gem out of it. I don't necessarily need to connect it to the antechamber, but I've got reroll die, so I'll reroll on this. The pump room just gives me the option of getting to the antechamber if I need to. But I'm gonna run out of steps soon, so. Billiard room would block dead end this path. I can get to here from the dining room. So that's fine. We'll just do billiard room. And solve a billiard room puzzle, and that will get us one step closer to that trophy. Plus it's fun to do the math here. All right, so 4 squared is 16. 16 minus 15 is 1. Plus 4 is 5. Squared is 25. Minus 15 is 10. 20 minus 20 minus 3 is negative 3. Divided by 3 is negative 1. Squared is 1. Times 4 is 4. 1 squared is 1. Times 1 is 1. Plus 1 is 2. Squared is 4. Times 5 is 20. All right, secret garden key. And we got shovel and Florealis, so that's good at least. And we're gonna come through here. And I will have no choice but to eat when I get to the dining room. I'll have dinner now. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting a showroom. If I get a showroom, it will be a waste because I won't be able to do a showroom run. I'm at 66 coins. So it'll be a total waste if I get showroom. I don't even really know what I'm trying to do today. It's making me just kind of aimless. What can I do today? Not much of anything. Yeah, I really don't know what it is I'm trying to accomplish today. I don't know what I'm working on. Black. I've already. I would not be protected from the weight room because I've already used the shelter on the chapel, the gymnasium, and the dark room. So I can do the rotunda or I can redraw, but I'll do the rotunda. That's fine. And then I come over here and see what this is. Tool closet doesn't really do anything for me. Lab doesn't do anything for me. Oh, I can rotate these floor plans, so I could do lab just to get a doorway up over here. I could end my day in a planetarium, get a couple more stars. So I won't, well, step into it and there's nothing here to pick up. So that was a waste of a few steps. But now I can spin this. That's not going to fit. I mean, I knew it wouldn't. Okay, so if we do a hallway, then we can get here and here, so that works. I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish today. I don't think I'm trying to accomplish anything. I think I'm just wasting time. I'm a bit distracted. Secret key. So that triggers the experiment. I don't know if I care. Because I don't think I'm going to really waste... Well, I don't think I have the steps. But I'm also not going to waste the time or effort to, like, go around and dig and then go get the chests here. I'm basically like... Let's go ahead and do this, where we... We'll open that one. We'll open this other one too because we can. Right, so we're going to go over here. And we're going to turn it to east. And then we'll turn both of these to east. Because I have a doorway in the east. So what we might attempt to do is just get a quest bedroom and do an allowance quest today. And maybe if we could do a mail room and read letters, we would do that. So, but this will at least let us go in either of these two doorways to complete an allowance quest if we get the quest bedroom. Which we had an option at one time and I passed on it, and, you know, it is what it is. So then, let's see what this is. Use a regular key. Quest bedroom, yeah. And then make sure I have enough steps to get back to into the antechamber, but I should be fine. I have 41 steps. Yeah, I'm fine. Go over here. This is the last room I'm drafting. I'd really like the mail room. So I'm going to try to draw into the mail room. Or freezer. Yeah, I'll take freezer. Set me up good for tomorrow. Yeah. I know I have thought out that letter and thought out that key, so I know what they say. I don't need them again. I'm not going to be able to pick up that key or those gems. I don't have the workshop to connect to make the burning glass today, and that's fine. So with my remaining steps, I do want to end the day in the planetarium, but let's go over and do the allowance quest through here. Maybe go library, read the book with the magnifying glass, but I don't really need to do that. I've done that previously, so I'm not going to, if it's close on steps, I won't risk it. But let's go over here. And we need to turn it again. And we'll turn it one more time. Because ultimately I want to go, around through here, and then when I come back, I want to go to the planetarium, so I don't need it to be pointing in this direction, because I don't need to go up here anymore at all. I could dig these up, but unless they're key, well, if it's steps or keys, I get to use it. If it's coins, I don't get to use it. Trash puts another trunk, though. Oh, I never did the secret passage. I went through this way, so I never chose. Well, it doesn't matter. I've blocked off the secret passage by coming through security and putting a terrace right here. Okay. My bad. It doesn't matter. Oh, Secret Garden spreads fruit throughout the house. That's right. I don't know why I came here. Just a waste step, I think. I don't need to pick up the basement key for anything, but I also don't have a reason not to pick. I'm not going to pick it up. I should never pick it up unless I actually need it. All right. So now I'm 33 steps. I could go all the way to the library, but I'm not going to bother. I already used magnifying glass on all the pages of that book. I'm just not feeling it at the moment. I'm just going to go back to the planetarium and call it a day there and say that what I accomplished today was another allowance quest. I did not get a mailroom, though, to read the new letters that were delivered, which is a shame, but whatever. But I also just really should have defined a more concrete goal. It was a little disappointing. I have no reason not to eat fruit along the way. It was just a little disappointing. Earlier today, I did day 61. I did day 61 in the morning, and now I'm doing day 62 in the evening of the same real world day, And day 61 just kind of disappointed me because I made a plan, had all that money, and could not get a showroom. And so it just kind of sapped my enthusiasm for this run, which isn't fair to you all. You want to see me be trying hard and being enthusiastic, but I don't know what to tell you. So what I accomplished today was I did an allowance run, and I'm ending my day in the planetarium, which will help get my stars back up, because I had spent a lot of stars on re-rolling rooms on previous days. But even with all the items I have, I can't think of anything more significant to do. I could go dig up the foundation. It's not going to help me. I could go I could go break open the chests in the entrance hall. Not going to help me. I have no more doorway spaces. And that's not going to give me like a moon pendant, which is all I could really use at this point, right? It's not going to randomly give me a moon pendant. So I'm just going to call it a day here in the planetarium so that I bring myself back up to 41 stars. All right. Well, thank you for being with me for day 62. It was a rather routine day. It was a micro goal day. It was just we achieved a couple small things, nothing big. We didn't solve any puzzles today. Mount Holly, Garden Chateau of the Dead, 4 green rooms, 12 dead-end rooms. I had 12 dead-end rooms. I wasn't even trying to do dead-end rooms. On the day that I was trying to do the trophy for dead-end rooms, which is 20, I got 15, which is only 3 more than 12. So without trying today, I got a bunch of dead-end rooms. But anyway, total rooms 41, rank reached 9, steps taken 106, items found 14. Alrighty. Thank you for being with me. Day 62. We'll see you for day 63. Have a good one. Bye. Okay, let's get going on day 63 of Blueprints. Day 62 was a somewhat short day. It wasn't the shortest day ever, but it was still on the shorter side. We did an allowance quest, and yeah, there wasn't a whole lot that we accomplished day 62 or day 61 for that matter. But I did freeze my assets on day 62 with 7 gems, and then I get 2 more from the Gemstone Cavern, and then 66 coins, and now I'm going to pick up my allowance. Okay, so now I'm at 133. So depending upon what we get for an outbuilding, it might be appropriate to attempt a showroom run again. Or attempt again a showroom run. Not that we've ever accomplished one and should do it again, but we should make the attempt again. Because at this point, one of my goals is to get 8 trophies so I can buy blue tents at the gift shop to find out what that does. Okay, so Tomb would be good. Tomb gives us a couple opportunities. So let's do Tomb. And there's a thing I want to try out in the Tomb. First of all, are there dig spots? Often there are 1 or more dig spots in the Tomb. Now, I do want to go down here, but not yet. Because I think we were told that the diary key, it might be down here. I ran across a clue in room 46. I think it was in room 46. Anyway, somewhere I ran across a clue that said that basically that the diary key was at her tomb, our lady relative's tomb, the possessor of said diary. So now that I know that, can I find... Oh, these can be lit. See these gems? These can be lit. So I need to come down here with a burning glass and light these, and this might reveal an inner chamber or a secret chamber. Yeah, okay, I need to bring a burning glass down here. That's a thing I need to do. Is bring a burning glass down here. I don't know about a power hammer. So is this her grave, our relative's grave, that where there might be a... No, this is maybe his Herbert's grave, our grand... So where is her? I think her grave might be hidden behind the wall. We need the burning glass to reveal that chamber. Is I think... Oh, see, here's a couple more. These are different, right? Or is this the same one I found? No, I think they're different. I think there's this pair, and then I think there's another pair somewhere. I get turned around so easily. Yeah, so this is a different pair here than the pair that's right by the entrance. So we have multiple pairs to light, maybe multiple things to be revealed. Right? Okay. Okay, so now I want to go over here because I want to test something. I lowered the reservoir by a level because that looked like it might make the boat like accessible, maybe. But I want to test that. Her grave isn't one of these, is it? Or this one? I don't think so. I bet hers is behind a false wall. Or behind a wall that needs to be revealed. So I need to bring a burning glass. Okay, so we've got this. Right? So, but let's go all the way through here. We got this chamber. Because remember, I lit these and I thought I was done, but I wasn't because I needed to do in the tomb. Okay, so here's a boat. Can I get in it? I can. Okay, so the water is not too high for me to get in the boat. The water's not above the dock, essentially. The water's right in line with the dock. Which is... Okay, so this is cool. So this is how we can, like... cross... from one side to the other because the minecart is blocking the way. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll just go outside here. And back in over here. I start with 90 steps and I've used like 10 of those. Right? Already. But that's fine. So we're at 137 coin. We have a tomb. Let's do a spare bedroom right now. And then let's do a commissary and see what it's selling. Okay, not selling a shovel, but sledgehammer. Hopefully we'll get some chest trunks from like courtyard or the pool. Metal detector will be helpful. I'll hold off on the gems because I have 8 at the moment. And I'm trying to save some my money for, you know, other things. Okay. So let's do a den. And go over here. Let's do a reading nook because it gives us a key and doesn't dead end us. We may not, it may be silly to try to do a showroom run today, so I may give up on that. If I identify a better goal, like if I need to keep my mind open and maybe identify, if I can, a better goal for the day. But until I do, I will kind of prioritize this way. Okay, so walk-in closet, dead ending here is not bad, so let's do that. Oh, we can get double observatory benefits now that I know how that works. That's good. If we can get an observatory, obviously. Most days where we have the option at some point. I'm gonna do a secret passage and try for gold. See if I can get a showroom to appear. I don't have any reroll die. This is potentially a mistake to do this right now, but no showroom. I mean, that's not one of the options here, so that sucks. Okay, I'll do the gift shop because it gives me more doorways. Garage has a few keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do the garage. It may seem short-sighted, but I could run into an issue with not having enough keys. Plus, if I could get car keys, this might be useful in there. Plus, it is, well, anyway, like I said, it probably wasn't the best decision, but it's the decision I made. And so now this is inaccessible. Key. Okay, observatory would connect around here, but not give me a doorway up. Kitchen give me a doorway up, but I want to do the observatory. And then I just have to hope for the best when it comes to... okay. I don't want Draxus the Dead today. Sale is good. Okay. These benefits aren't the greatest as far as like they're not giving gems. And sale, I don't know that it's going to give me 50% twice. But I've got the telescope, so I might as well use it. Oh. So key, apple, sale. We're not going to click on Draxus the Dead today, because I'm not trying to do a I'm not trying to draft 20 dead-end rooms, right? Because I've only got 1, 2, 3 if it counts this, which it probably doesn't, but this is 1, 2. Well, the thing is, dead-end rooms will give me coins, 5 coins each, but it also just makes it harder for me to fill out the map. And I'm trying to get a showroom, I'm trying to get a vault, trying to get the code check so I can get the treasure map. Might need the pump room to drain the fountain. So I can come back to here and trigger Draxus the Dead if I choose to, but at the moment I'm not choosing to do so. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hope that this can swing back around here, but I don't have a shovel yet today. I do have a metal detector, but I don't have a shovel. Ah. So which door is this? Okay, this is this door. All right, 4 coins and it bends me up. That's good. Dining room, well, corridor takes me up. Dining room is good to have stepwise, but I'm at 70 steps at the moment, and dining room right here will just give me a doorway over here. Chapel really not good. So either dining room, and then I have to worry about like, will this go up, or I could just do corridor, and I know this is going to go up. So I think I'll do corridor at the moment. Pool, we want the pool. We definitely want the pool. Coin here. Coins. Some gems, that's useful. No extra key or anything. Okay. So let's do this doorway first. I might need the solarium because showroom might be considered an uncommon, unusual, or rare room. So maybe the solarium will help us get a showroom later. Is the thinking. And this will dash our dreams because this is our only way up. And I don't have a reroll die. Oh. Classroom if I want to go this way. Parlor if I want to go that way. I prefer to go this way. Parlor gives 2 gems. Classroom costs a gem. I'll do the parlor and hope I haven't screwed myself. Only one statement is false. That's either true or false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. That is either true or false. Only one statement is true. That is either true or false. So, if this is true, then if this is true, only one statement is false, then the other 2 would have to be true, which would make this false, which would make this true. Okay. If this is false, then 2 statements are false, which would make this true, which would make this false. Okay, so if this is true, only one statement is false. If this is true, then this is false, and this is true, and the gems are here. If this is false, then 2 statements are false, which makes this true, which makes this false. So the gems are in the white box either way. I have to do the dark room. I don't have a choice. And I have to trigger the dark room. And that is a key card door, so I can't go through it now anyway. So this might end up being a short day, but I have to backtrack all the way over and do this area of the house. We'll take the vestibule, maybe? No, I'll take this. It's probably short-sighted. Okay, reroll die. The problem with the vestibule is because it keeps locking doors, that could suck up my keys. So, so it's not quite as good as it first looks. I mean, it's good, but it's not as good as it first looks. So now I have to come all the way back over here. I do have plenty of steps at the moment, but I am wasting them. Okay. We like the drawing room. It costs a gem, but we'll get a gem back. We'll get the gem back from the safe. And then there was nothing else to pick up here, I don't think. I really want something bends up here. The classroom bends down. I can redraw though. Ooh, utility closet. I could turn on the light in the dark room. I could turn off the power to the... I might need to do that. Okay. So we're going to do the utility closet. And we're going to come here. Turn off that. Turn off that. Turn on this. Turn on that. And now I need a computer terminal, and then I can get past, I'll be able to see and get past, see what I draft and get past this door. But that requires I get a computer terminal to log into the security. Wow. Okay. Our day just... Oh, no, I have to spend my redraw. Because if I do this, which I do want to vault at some point, but that would dead end me, and then I can't get through this door because even with the power off, I don't have access to a computer terminal anywhere. So, and then this would dead end me, this dead ends me. So I have to do my redraw. And I'm done. Everything dead ends me. I will do the music room and see if it gives me a key card, but it's not likely. I think this was a super short day. And it was an absolute waste of all that coin and gems that I froze. Yeah, this day sucked. This was a sucky day. There's nothing more I can do today. I can't get through this. This is a security door, and even with the power off, I can't get through it. I'll go here in case there's a key card laying here, but there's not. I know that there won't be. But I'll go through the motions. This was just unfortunate. I say unfortunate. The game cheated. The game is against me. So the light's on, and okay, it's going to give me a battery pack, but a battery pack is not a key card. So we can't get through here. We don't have a key card and we don't have a computer terminal. So what can I do with my steps? Oh, I only have 26 steps left. It was like I could go outside, I could look for white trees, stones, something like that. But I don't have enough steps really, so... Well, I guess I can. I'll go here and I'll go out the foundation. It's perhaps a waste of time, but... I mean, I thought day 62 was bad. Day 60, or, you know, less than productive. Day 63, just, this was shite. Real shite. Okay, so there's some white looking trees, right? But I don't think I can get over there. I can't get over there yet, I should say. So the whole music sheet puzzle might not be solvable at the moment because I can't get to where the white trees are, right? I don't think I can. Can I? Or maybe they're closer than I thought. Maybe they're right here. Are they right here? Oh, okay. Maybe I lied. Maybe the white trees are right here. Okay. White trees, 2 stones. What was the what did it say? Music sheet puzzle. It said, find among the white trees under 2 stones. Okay. So there's something to find under... Oh, under here? Oh, but maybe I need a shovel. So come back here with a shovel and find something. Maybe. Okay, these are the white trees. And come back here with a shovel. Okay. So next time I have a shovel, I need to come out here. And maybe this will solve... maybe dig up something here. And that will advance That would be the music sheet puzzle. Yeah, these are the white trees. 2 stones, that makes sense. Okay, I know what to do about that now. Nothing I can do about it at the moment, but at least know what to do now. Okay, so I spent some steps learning something. Still don't know what to do with this. So we're gonna call it a day. Call it. Now, what I will do is I'm going to just immediately start, because that was such a short day, I'm going to go right into day 64. So Mount Holly, mid-sized villa, total rooms 23, rank reached 7, steps taken 77. I mean, we started with 90 steps, we didn't use them all. Items found 5. So, pretty shitty. So, we're going to save and continue and go directly into day 64. Now, we won't have we won't have a bunch of gems and coins from frozen assets this time. We're just going to have 2 gems from the gemstone cavern, our 70 steps, and our allowance is now 67. So I don't think I'm going to be doing a showroom run today. Not that I did much of a showroom run day 63. Now, day 62 was a really good showroom run, other than the fact that the showroom never appeared. If the showroom had appeared, I think I would have been able to do it and get the trophy, but the showroom never appeared. Let's do a shrine, because we like blessings that last multiple days. But this time, instead of just randomly, this time I'm going to go for a particular blessing. So let me consult my notes. What blessing would we like? There's the blessing of the dancer. Use gems to rotate floor plans. Blessing of the high roller. Get to reroll when draft shop room. Get 5 coin when use rerolls. Okay. Blessing of the gardener. 8 core yards added to draft pool. That can be good, especially if we get Florealis. Blessing of chef. Each different spread adds a dish to the dining room. Blessing of the tinkerer. Trigger experiment when draft a mechanical room. There are other blessings, but they're not as exciting to me. I think Blessing of the Gardener is good, but what I'm going to attempt to do is make it last more than 3 days. I'm going to attempt to do... So Blessing of the Gardener should be 6 coins, but I'm going to do 26 and see if it gives it to me for... See what 26 does. See if it gives me Blessing of the Gardener for a longer period of time. So 26 coins does what? Oh, it's Blessing of the General for 4 days. Well, that sucks. I don't like Blessing of the General. But I will put in my notes that that's what happened, and then I'll try to figure out the pattern. So 26... of the general (4 days). I don't want Blessing of the General. It's like the worst blessing for me. I hate the idea. Get 5 gems on red rooms after having. I have to have red rooms on 5 different tiers and then additional red rooms. Like I'd want to do a shit ton of red rooms. I don't want to do a shit ton of red rooms. But why is that? So 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Okay, so it looks like it just immediately loops. So I think that means that so if I had done 22 instead of 26, $18, $20, $22, $4. So it's add 16 is what it is. Oh, okay. This is base 16. That's what's going on. So yeah, okay. So if I wanted if I do, so 16 plus 2 would be Blessing of the Dancer for 4 days. So if I wanted Blessing of the Gardener for 4 days, I would add 16 to 6 and get 22. And then probably if I want it for 5 days, I'd have to add another 16. So it gets expensive pretty quickly. So now I think I know the pattern for blessings, but this is a sucky blessing for these 4 days. I probably won't even use it. I'll probably never trigger it once. Oh well. A waste of an outer room. But I have a different goal for today. I want to get a shovel. And then I want to go dig up whatever's at the 2 stones by those white trees, right? So really, I don't want a freezer immediately. I don't want a dining room immediately, but I don't want a dead end immediately. So I'll take the dining room because it gives me extra doorways. It's just, this is a sucky place to put the dining room. I'd like it higher in the house. We'll take the observatory. Increase our star if nothing else. L'Orealis, sail, and a key. All right, that's all good stuff. So now, I'll take Secret Passage and I'll choose green. Because reasons. So courtyard, I can't afford, so I have to do patio. Shit. I was hoping it would bypass the cost of the courtyard. So gem, a dig spot, a gem, but not another key, and it's not giving me a shovel. Darn. I can't. Oh, I can do a commissary because it just picked up 2 gems. Okay. Shovel. Magnifying glass. Set of 4 gems. That's all I'm going to buy at the moment. And I will go ahead and just trigger this room. I'll do the lab and set up the experiment and log into security terminal. First of all, let's... Oh, a battery pack. Okay. Let's figure out what we're going to do for today's experiment. Each, not a good experiment for today. All right, log into network. One song. Terminal access, view active terminals, security, yes. Two coins and a trunk. Oh, the trunk is the cursed coffers, but I don't know where the 2 coins are. I'll have to look for those on my way back. Key card system. Low. Confirm. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Always good. Key. I don't know where I left 2 coins. Maybe patio had 2 coins that I missed. I don't know. I don't have a metal detector at the moment, so it's not exactly telling me. Before I do any other rooms, because I don't know what rooms I might need, let's go use our shovel on the ground by those white trees. I've had that music sheets puzzle since way early on, and for the longest time I was confused because I didn't have the trees part. I had sheets instead of trees. but the trees part makes more sense. Among the white trees under 2 stones. Secret floor plan, the conservatory, yes. Ooh, adjust the rarity of floor plans in the house. So cool. That's very useful to have. So, and now we've solved that puzzle. So I will mark that as a solved puzzle. Awesome. But I don't think there was anything else. We're not digging up any other. And there's nothing else to dig up around here, right? Okay, let's stop wasting steps. But cool, we've now done that, which adds in that floor plan, and it's which will get us closer to the completed room directory. Trophy. Alrighty. I should have solved that long ago. I don't know why I brain farted that puzzle so badly. But it's solved now. So now let's see what this room is. Parlor or spare bedroom? I can get to here from here. So if I do the parlor, I'm down to basically 1 room. So let's get more space. Let's get more doors, more useful doors. Car keys. Okay. It may be that the only thing we accomplished today was what I just did, digging up that floor plan, and that'll be fine. I released these 2 days, 63 and 64. I'll put them together with like day 62 and into a single video, and yeah, we want the den. Now, I have a shovel. I do not have a sledgehammer. Let's go up. I'm not going to do the code check and claim the treasure map right now, because I don't know that I can get over here and pick it up, and I don't know that I want a bunch of coins today, or that I need a bunch of coins today. So I could do the drawing room. It would cost me a gem. I'd get a gem back from the safe. I'd have rerolls here and here. If I do the utility closet, then I could go outside and come up to foundation and build off of these doors. So I think I'm just going to do the utility closet. Because I can summon the elevator. If this is off, I can then summon the elevator. Dark room I'll have to come back and turn on if I draft it and trigger it. Let's do the passageway just to give me a doorway up here. Actually, let's not. Let's get more resources, because I'm going to come here anyway. And yeah. So we'll just dead end here. Do I want 2 gems or do I want all of this? I think I need keys. So okay. So it looks like we're fully dead-ended, but I'm going to go outside now and then come back up the foundation. And that's going to be my little trick to continue the day. Yeah, we made it so if the power is off, then we can use security doors, including that elevator call button. So this will get us to the foundation, and from the foundation we can build out our house some more. And I have a shovel, so might as well dig spots. I think patio has dig spot that I didn't dig up because I didn't have the shovel at the time, but regardless, probably not going to bother going back to it. Oh, I bought the shovel in the commissary, and then I came... No, because then I came this way, so I never went back to there to dig up that dig. It doesn't matter. It's probably going to be garbage anyway. It's like it's not worth the extra steps when it might just be a brick or rubble or whatever. So this time we had 3 dig spots. Okay, security door, but we can get through it. So let's do this one. I would do security, but I want the doorway over here, so we're going to do courtyard instead. Plus, I have Florealis today. Now, I don't have... I do not have a sledgehammer. So... it's a risk to use a key on this trunk. But I'll go ahead and do it. For coins, it probably wasn't worth it. The key, you know, using the key. Corridor, classroom would go up, but I can get to here from here. So I'm just going to go parlor and try to get those gems. Alrighty. There are 2 true boxes. That is either true or false. This box is empty. That is either true or false. there are 2 empty boxes. That is either true or false. So, it can't all be true. So there are 2 true boxes. If that is true, then one of these is true and the other is false. If this is true, then this is false. Well, there are 2 empty boxes. This is true. This is definitely true. There are 2 empty boxes because we know the gems are only in 1 box. There are 2 true boxes. Well, if this is false, then there's only 1 true box, which would make this false, which would mean the gems are in here. If this is true, then this is true and this is true, and this is false. So regardless, because this is true, this has to be false, and therefore the gems have to be here. Alrighty. Pool has trunks, but I don't want to use my keys on those trunks, but it would also let me do the pump room. The sauna I don't necessarily need, but these are dead ends. So this is the one that's not a dead end. So I'm not going to open those trunks right now. I'm saving my keys for doors. I guess I will do solarium because it's all dead end. Well, no, this would go up. I have this up. I'm going to do the solarium anyway. And then not a key, but we've got that. So now we're down to 1 useful doorway, this one. And no reroll die. Throne room. I have 5 gems. This would give me 2 doorways, here and here. And then I'd be down to 3 gems. I don't think I really need that, so I'm going to do pantry. I don't want to lose half my steps. So I guess we're going to do a classroom, which is a waste of a gem. Ouch. This would be 25 steps for 3 doorways. That hurts. That hurts big time. Any extra items on these desks? No, not today. Only have 2 keys, so the vestibule is not super attractive in this case. Let's redraw. That's 2 doorways for a gem. All right, I'll do that. I mean, I'd like a locksmith, but I can't dead end right now. I can't have it be my only room, so. Do I need a power room for anything? Do I need to turn power on for anything? Not really. It would make it more likely to draw a pump room. I don't really need a pump room. We're gonna do security. And now we definitely need to increase the because power is off. I need to, okay. There's 2 coins, there's 3, oh, because there's 2 trunks in the pool. Right, I don't know where the 2 coins are, but there's a cursed coffers in the shrine and 2 trunks in the pool. So then we go to the key card system, and I need to set the security level to high now that I can get through those doors. And now we'll try to go down from here. Last key. Her ladyship's chamber. Wander room would let me exchange gems into keys. This isn't going to do anything for me at the moment. I have a magnifying glass, but the thing I needed to look at was in the master bedroom, not in her ladyship's chamber. The book I needed to look at with the magnifying glass, I mean. Let's try the we'll do the laundry room. There's nothing to pick up in here. Okay. So now we'll see what we need to do. So I need key. There might be a key here, but that's very unlikely, actually. So I will go here and I will exchange, swap gems and keys. And then before I go here, I need to go back to the commissary so to buy some more gems, because I don't want to proc this. I don't want to open this door and not be able to do a room that requires gems. So we're gonna have to waste some steps here. I'm curious, is the boat still on this side? The boat is still on this side, so I could go over to the other side. Don't know what that does for me. Maybe nothing. So we're not gonna mess with that for the moment. Can't eat the dining room yet. I'm gonna run out of steps. Well, I might not run out of steps. We'll go ahead and dig this up because we're here now. It's a coin. See, I knew it wasn't going to be a key. That would be too convenient. So now... So now I have 4 keys and 5 gems. Go back. This is using a lot of steps, I realize. I think our big accomplishment for the day was solving the music sheets puzzle and digging up that floor plan, and eventually we will see it and draft it and go to it and use it. It just may not be today. Okay, so now we need to go to the... We need to go over here to over here. And see what this door does. Oh, okay. So... they're dead ends, so I'm just going to do this one. I have a magnifying glass, so I'm gonna... I think I've done this before with the magnifying glass, but... Alrighty, so that gives us some steps back. Alrighty, so now we have a key for this door. And I have gems, so I'm able to do this room and not dead end yet today. Alright. Battery pack and broken lever, but I don't have a sledgehammer, so I won't be able to make the power hammer. Okay, so let's go this way. No, let's go up first, because then that will trigger dinner. Which we may or may not have enough steps to get to dinner. We'll go over here. Yeah, that triggered dinner. Reroll die. I think we're gonna do... We'll do the drawing room. Cost a gem, give us a gem. Walk-in closets, 4 items. Maybe we get a sledgehammer? Doubtful, but... no sledgehammer. You get a compass, though. And another key. I wanted a sledgehammer. Okay. I can redraw for once for free, so let's do that. Let's take the workshop, and the workshop. Let's hope the workshop actually gives me the sledgehammer, and it does. Yeah, the workshop often gives a sledgehammer if you don't already have a sledgehammer. So now, what I need is like, I already use the secret passage? I did. I need like the greenhouse or something. So we won't assemble anything yet because we don't know what we need to assemble. I don't have I can't do a burning glass. Oh, I can't get to the tomb today anyway. I don't have access to the tomb today anyway. That was day 63. This is day 64. Right. So, but with this, and this. So the pool has a couple trunks that I could bust open with the sledgehammer. Right now I have 2 keys and 5 gems, so I should be fine. Let's do passageway. I'm at 18 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I don't have enough steps to get to the pool to break open those trunks, right? So we're just gonna continue on here. I am hoping for like a greenhouse because I want to bust down its door. I mean, its wall. I want to bust down the wall of the greenhouse, so. Um, so I don't need any of that. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Well, actually, we'll take this. I really want the greenhouse, though. So this is giving us a couple gems, and now we can use gems to redraw. So let's work really hard to get a greenhouse. I mean, sauna's nice, but I want a greenhouse. What I could do is I could take sauna and then just focus on making this a greenhouse. All right, so I'll take sauna here. Sleeping mask might help with steps. But this is my last doorway. Yes. This is my last doorway, so I have to use all my rerolls to try to get a greenhouse. Well, here's the deal. I could take the trophy room, and then I'd have even more redraws. Because the trophy room, then I'd have even more redraws right here, because I'd have more gems. So we'll do that. Okay. So now we really want the greenhouse. Last key. Give me greenhouse. No, I want greenhouse. Ooh, conservatory. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Is that for the just a single day, or? I'll do conservatory on another day. Right now, I really want a greenhouse. No, I see the freezer. I see the freezer. I want the greenhouse. I see the freezer again. I still want the greenhouse. I want the greenhouse. I want the greenhouse. Bastard. I want the greenhouse. Nope. I should have taken the conservatory. I should have taken the freezer. I did how many rerolls and it never gave me greenhouse. Oh well, so does any of this stuff make useful things? Not today, because I'm out of rooms. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day. This was I don't have a planetarium, so I don't have to end my day in a particular room. I have no remaining doorways. I tried really hard. I had so many rerolls. I did like 8 rerolls in that corner, and it would not give me the greenhouse. It gave me the same rooms over and over again, but would not give me the greenhouse. Even though I have the solarium, which makes unusual and rare rooms, more common today. It just refuses. This game just refuses to give me the things I want. Refuses to let me have what I want. Because in a day that I could have a workshop, a sledgehammer, a broken lever, and a battery pack to make the power hammer, it goes, no, this is the day in which I'm going to stubbornly not let you draft a greenhouse. Absolutely just refuses. Oh well, this was day 64. We're calling it. We did unlock the conservatory. We added that blueprint. The blessing, we've got 4 days of blessing on the general, which is a Saki blessing. So Mount Holly, garden house of cogs, 4 green rooms, 5 mechanical rooms, 11 dead end rooms. Total rooms 35, rank reached 9, steps taken 96, items found 9. Alrighty. And this time I am saving and quitting. But thank you for being with me on day 64 and in day 63, and we'll see you for day 65, but not right now. All right, have a good one. Bye.